Okay, I just bought the Ovo Suite Dwarf hamster version, and I guess I'm gonna do a little review on this. I just bought my little baby girl hamster not too long ago. It's hiding in here somewhere, I'm not 100% sure where she is. Oh, she's in her little hideaway, so we'll do that in a little bit. She's really tiny, and she couldn't move that big wheel. So my dad helped me, and we were able to, not the best, but pretty friggin' good, we were able to put in, if you can see, one of the plastic wheels I had from my old cages, and he was able to like really get that in there pretty good. And this just goes right in, and she's not capable of really pulling that out. I'm not sure if I'm capable of pulling that out. So it's really in there. And it's not the best of wheels, but for her it works because she can't move it. They're too heavy. And also they had these really, let me get my other cage, because I gave my other little hamster the wheel because he likes wheels like a lot more than my other hamsters do. So I rewarded him with the blue and green wheel instead of the orange one. So this is the wheel that came with it. And there's my little baby who got the wheel. This is Mr. Bandit. Say hi, Bandit. He is the biggest wheel fanatic, even though he's a little fat. But he will keep me up all night just playing on his wheel. But the one good thing about this wheel, even though it has like these holes in it, for a already like adult kind of hamster, it's fine. His feet doesn't get caught in it, and I'm sure a Syrian hamster's feet definitely wouldn't get caught in it. But it's fine, and it's really silent. That's the good thing about it. Like, it's like a slight worrying if you could hear that. That I don't hear when the door is shut. Say bye, Mr. Bandit. He just nibbled a little, probably because he wanted to go back inside. So he's got the regular Ovo Suite because I'm not sure if it's normal. I have two hamsters, Mr. Bandit and Mr. Loki, in my other videos, and they would not be able to fit. They would not be able at all to fit in some of these cages, in these tubes at all. If you wanna, I'm gonna turn it so you guys can get some of a better look of it. These tubes are really thin. And I guess my two hamsters are a bit pudgy. They wouldn't be able to fit in this one. But the little girl that I got, she definitely can. She fits in them no problem. And hopefully when she gets older, she does not get that much fatter, because I'm not 100% sure she'd be able to fit through them that well. I mean, right now she's just perfect. It seems like, I guess, she's able to grip on pretty good and climb up. These guys would never climb up. She's the most daring little hamster I haven't met. But yeah. So this is the main. This one's the main. And it's not, they're as big as the regular Ovo Suite main habitat. It's fine. Got the little, but I find for this one it's a little bit more harder to open. But maybe that's just because I've had the other ones longer, so I'm used to, they've already been loosened up a little. So what I did here is I just put in her bedding. I gave her my little tubes. She likes biting on them, so I have to replace them quite frequently, because she'll bite through them like nothing. So all my hamsters really enjoy biting through them. One of them I had to give him to because he uses one as a bathroom. So it tastes good. And this one, this is a chewing stone, and I thought they didn't work at all because I had bought two, one for my two boy hamsters, Bandit and Pokey, and they never touched it. they wouldn't, I think they peed on them, so I had to really thoroughly clean this before I gave it to her. So it was already a little bit more brittle, but she freaking attacks the thing. I'm not sure if you could see it at all. There's bite marks over here. So I guess depending on your hamster, and she loves to bite, so she bites on anything. She also bites on the inside of the wheel, kind of thing. And she'll bite on over here. But yeah, so that's the main thing. If I took out this whole section and put a mini wheel, I'd have more room. But they actually seem to all like that little hideaway in the back, so I'm gonna go to that part now. And after like watching many different videos, I noticed that everyone seems to have the same thing about it. Either they block it off or they take off the top part of this. Which my little girl's in here, I believe. There she is. I'm not sure if you could see her. But she's really tiny and adorably cute. Hi, my little face. And I thought she would have a problem getting up on the wheels, on the steps, but she really doesn't at all. She climbs up through this side, she climbs up through the steps, no problem. 1, 2, 3. Say hello to little baby Zoe. She's freaking adorable. She's like blonde. Like, I'm not even sure tan's the right word for her. She's beautifully blonde with her nice little stripe on the back. And she has a bit of some red eyes, but you know what? They're freaking cute and adorable. And what I read about them is that red-eyed hamsters tend to be a little bit more blind, and they would bite more. But she has never bitten me, ever. And she was the easiest hamster to tame. Like, she just walks out onto my hands like nothing. Probably because she wants out, but she'll walk on it like nothing. She doesn't care. And she's such a good little girl. And then I put her right back in, and she's good to go. Hey, look at her. She's adorable. Maybe we could see her get top down. And bam, she went down the stairs like nothing. People have a problem. They say that their hamsters can easily escape for some reason. This is not a problem. Unless you forget, like absent-mindedly, and leave a door open, this is really foolproof. Your hamster's not going to escape. If you make sure all these little lock connectors are tight on the on the tubes, and that every tube is connected properly, and that you've blocked off all exits, like I did at the top over here. Make sure all my little exits were covered by windows. There's no way that your hamster's gonna escape. And you just have to be like a regular cage. Just make sure you close all the doors. And if there's any way you feel that your hamster can't escape, then you should block off that place. That's all. So, if I see her going up one of the tubes, I'll point it out, but I'm not sure if I'll even be able to notice it. I'm a little half asleep. So this top part over here, this is the transport part of the cage. You can put a window on this side, a window on this side, and bring your pet wherever you want. I actually just used it yesterday. I brought her over to my boyfriend's house. That's like her little daddy, you know. So I brought her over there, and then be careful with the amount of time that you leave them in the cage, the transport part of the cage, because I attached the water bottle and food, as you can see, this section, water bottle, and this is the den. I use this as her food. Open it, make sure you hear that click, even if you just kind of lightly do it, they shouldn't be able to pick it up, but some hamsters, especially like blue Syrian hamsters, they'd be able to like lift that up and go. So I put her food in here. And I give her a special blend of food. I give her these large pellets that they are given at the store. That's what I know. I buy the food that are given at the store. And I also add in a mix of little pellets that are mixed with some sunflower seeds and little bits of corn and these little cracker type things. They help their teeth a lot. And she actually, and then I mixed in some oatmeal oats with that because they absolutely love their oatmeal. But I'm very proud of my little babies. They actually choose to eat their big pellets first, and then once their big pellets, like once they're tired of that for the day, they'll move on to a little bit of corn, maybe, and then they love their oatmeal. Oatmeal they can have all day, every day. Basically, they're obsessed with it. But I'm very proud of them. They eat their little pellets. So I use this little den as a food cart because I take that little piece out in the back because I like to make sure she's safe in there. I like to make sure if she's asleep, make sure, and just like everyone else, if God forbid anything happens, they fall, they get hurt, they're like dying or something, I would like to be able to see all aspects of the cage and make sure I have eyes on all of them all the time. So my little baby I brought her yesterday to my boyfriend's house in the transport part of the cage. Like I said, I attached her water bottle and her food den. And as you can see, she's very energetic. That's why I had to make sure to change it into one she could use. So she was in it for about the entire day, I would say. An entire 24 hours. I went over to my boyfriend's house around, I don't know, like 6 in the afternoon. And then I slept over. And then we brought her back to my house. And she was going stir crazy. She did not want to be in there anymore, which I don't blame her because, I mean, she wanted her wheel. She wanted her big open space of and of course I think she likes sleeping in that little back area, in the hideaway. So she calmed down a bit. I gave her a treat, I played with her. She just wanted me to play with her, I think, also. So the minute we got home, I put her in her wheel, and then I put her in the ball for a little bit. But she's so tiny, I really have to keep a really big eye on her because she can get lost so easily. But yeah, so this, I'm glad I have the hamster that I have because if I didn't, if I bought a bigger one, I don't think these tubes, I would have been happy with them at all. Tubes. But yeah, so this is the transport, like I said. It clicks open, just like the bottom one, it's just a lot smaller. And obviously the color scheme, some people is more, like green is my boyfriend's favorite color, followed by blue and turquoise and all those other, so this is like his favorite cage because of the color scheme itself, but I don't mind. I actually like the rainbowness of the other one. So I'm going to bring in my other cage now. Say goodbye, Zoe. My cute little hamster girl. I am so pleased with her. I was so scared I was going to get like a demon lady hamster. This is part of the cage I originally bought. I bought a suite and I had bought a suite and what is it called? The main cage, and then I bought another main cage, the suite and all that other stuff, So, and I bought this little mini maze to attach for him because he didn't have much, and I have to add more. Like, I only have this one little, it doesn't really go anywhere, but I gave it to him because I felt that he doesn't have much. So I have to add on to both of these other little cages, but they can't climb, so I don't think they mind at all. So the main cage, this is the same size as the Dwarf one. This main cage is, I guess, the universal size, which is great because everyone knows that I'm happy they didn't make it smaller for the Dwarf cage. I'm guessing they already knew people were using it as a Dwarf cage. So like I said, yes, I gave him her green wheel because a lot of people said they can't see a reddish color scheme. Now this one never walked into my hands, but he's such a good little boy. He's just scared of anything because he's lifted off the ground. But he's such a pudgy, cute little baby. Look at him. The most cutest little hamster. But yeah, I give him also. He doesn't use it as much. I think he just likes to run through them when he's hyper. Okay. No, not today? Okay. He's a real person, like my little Zoe, which is why they might be the perfect match. I'm not sure yet. I'm still not 100% sure.